I am Silva Oliveira, Minister of Communication.
I'll just. We need Abdullah as soon as. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming. Welcome to the United Arab Emirates and to Dubai. And we also welcome you to this our pavilion for Science for Climate Action. And you see that we have a number of very distinguished partners in science. So the leading organizations in science, in climate, weather, water, and environment. And you'll see that also on the screens behind you. We want to welcome you to this opening of the pavilion. And we're very pleased that we have principals of the different organizations. IPCC is just running across from Substa, so I hope that they'll join us soon. But we also have some distinguished speakers from Professor Petri Talas, the Secretary General of the World Meteorological Organization. We'll have Abdullah Moqsid, who is the Secretary of IPCC, our new President, Dr. Al Mandous, who is the Director General of NCM, the National Meteorological Organization in UAE. We're very pleased that we have also him as the host country and his presence here with his staff as well. And obviously the Mary Foundation, Madame Solari, who has been a very valued partner for several years now in this pavilion, and we're very pleased also for the financial support that Foundation and the other sponsors have given. So first of all, I'd like to introduce you to Professor Petri Talas, who will say a few words on behalf of the World Meteorological Organization for this opening event. Sorry.
Thank you, Paul, and welcome to this opening ceremony of the WMO IPCC Mary Foundation Pavilion, and we are very grateful for Madame Cortez Solari for sponsoring this event, and we have had excellent collaboration for several COPs already, and thanks again for supporting this pavilion. And we are also very grateful for the host country, Arab Emirates, and our President, Dr. Al Mandous, for organizing everything so well and even organizing us a very comfortable temperature here. So I know that if we would have been here during the summertime, it would have been 50 degrees, but this is well organized and no thunderstorms, no cyclones. So thanks for that. And Mr. Minister, it's a pleasure to have you also present here from Angola. And all of you, thanks for coming to this event. WMO is known as a messenger of bad news, and we haven't been disappointing you today either. We just published our preliminary status of climate report for this year, where we showed that we have again reached the global temperature record 1.4 degrees so far, and it's very, very interesting whether we will be reaching 1.5 degrees next year, especially if the El Nino continues next year. And we have broken records in greenhouse gas concentrations, sea level rise, melting of glaciers, and climate change is nowadays felt everywhere on the planet. Next week we will publish a second report on decadal climate status, and again, last 10 years have been the warmest on record, and again, bad news. But the good news is that we have started investments in climate-friendly technologies. For example, last year, 80% of the energy investments went to solar and wind energy, and that's very promising. No more to fossil energy, but to climate-friendly ones. And also we know that most of the car manufacturers have decided to stop production of fossil fuel cars, and we will go to more to electric vehicles. For WMO, we have three main goals for this COP28. We have been working together with Arab Emirates, the government hosting us here on this early warning services for all, which is a major opportunity and challenge for us. The aim is that by the end of 27 we would have 100% coverage of proper early warning services worldwide. At the moment, only half of our members are in such a position. And since we are talking about loss and damage here at this COP, the smartest way is to avoid the losses by investments in early warning services rather than living with the consequences of damage. Then our Congress last May approved our new concept of monitoring greenhouse gases. We have Global Greenhouse Gas Watch, where we combine data from ground-based stations, satellites, and models to better understand the sources and sinks of carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. And that would be a more powerful way to give information for the climate negotiations in the future. And then we have also dreamed that we would be able to say more about the weather extremes in the future, and to reach that we should go to kilometer scale climate modeling instead of several tens of kilometers resolution climate modeling, which are useful for making the estimates of future averages of climate temperature, precipitation, and so forth. But we are not able to say too much about the risk of weather extremes in the future. For that purpose, we would need to go to kilometer scale climate modeling. So that's our third goal here, that to get support for that initiative. But finally, I won't spend too much time because the drinks are getting warm and the food is getting in poor shape. So I will stop here. And again, I would like to thank you for coming here, and I'm very grateful for our partners for their support and collaboration in this field. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Professor Talas, and we hope IPCC arriving soon. Dr. Almandusa, would you like to say any words briefly on behalf of the host country? We'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much, Ms. Solari, SG of WMO. Your Excellency, thank you very much to be with us. Usually, you know me, I don't speak that much, but I would, as a host country, I would like to thank all of you for being here in Dubai, and I hope this COP28 will be very successful for us. Today, I really found out that we are the WMO, who are the originator for COP. We started the climate conference, the World Climate Conference in 1979. That means we started everything. So we are really a partner of this climate change things. And as a president of WMO, I promise you that we will do a lot in WMO, and try to be one of the key player in the UN agencies. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So yes, thank you very much, Dr. Amandus. We're very pleased to be able to collaborate with you in the next years, also with the new Secretary General joining in January as well. We have a minister from Angola, sir. You grace us with your presence, Minister of Telecommunications. So would you like to say a couple of words? Sorry to put you on the spot, but just to...
Thank you for coming, Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General. My name is Mario. I'm from Angola. It's a pleasure and a great honor to be today here because it's my first participation as a minister in the World Organization activity. I'm here to say thank you, all of you, and to share our experience in Angola and our compromise with the climate in Angola, the government of Angola, how is committed with the save our planet. Thank you, and I'm here for talking with all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, and we're very pleased that you can join us this evening. I'd like to now introduce Dr. Abdullah Moqsid, who is the Secretary of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, also representing Dr. Jim Ski, who's in the negotiations at the moment, so it's quite a busy period. And to say that we did have Dr. Ski come to Geneva last week also, and we have a very started to have a very good relationship, especially with Professor Talas and WMO and UNEP working together as the host organizations of this. So, Dr. Moqsid, please.
Thank you very much. We cannot focus such synchronization. I can just 1 minute. All give me the floor. This is good, sir. But I'm really honored to be with you because we were in the plenary because they start now substa. And we are supposed to give statements. And we asked the chair to give us some time to come here and to go back in order to give statement by IPCC. But also, I'm really honored, and it is from my heart that this panel is an excellent one. I am a gentleman. I start by Francisca. Really, what you are doing for IPCC and WMO, this process is amazing. I am also, there is my boss, Petri Talas, who, provide me trust. And he trust me, and I hope I deliver for him and for all the community. We are the honorable guest, and also I cannot, stop saying because I was amazed in double approach. You worked so kind to invite us in your, center in Abu Dhabi. But I was honored because what we showed is what demonstration. It was really a demonstration. I am really inviting anyone from the participant in the COP to pay visit to Abu Dhabi to visit the performance, such performance. As presidents of WMO, I think WMO will win. Just you have to follow his advice. And if you have some difficulty, ask me. I can ask him because I am poor man. He can. So thank you very much. And also, I want also to thank you very much. We have this collaboration as a tandem with our parent organization, supporting us all the time. And this is the 5th time we have this pavilion. It is, we took time, but it is sort of toolbox that is used by all the delegation to come here and to be informed about the latest science from negotiator. And this is something which is really important, and I want to highlight this. And let me also, since I am here, just to tell you that This is the first COP in new cycle, 7 cycle. And we are going to learn from this COP to try to tailor the next cycle, because in third week of January we will have the plenary in Turkey to deal with the future of IPCC. And what is presented here, what is the comments here, as well as in COP, as well as lesson learned, we take them to be included in 7 cycle. This is a really important approach. And also just to inform you that we did have a sort of survey for all the focal points of IPCC to tell us how they appreciate the 6 cycle, which was the busiest one in the history of IPCC, with each report, special report, 3 formal report, 1 guideline, and also sensitive report. And all this material, it is like a bouquet. It is like toolbox for any negotiator to go to the new cycle. The new cycle will go decided during this third week of January in Istanbul, to decide what kind of special report we will include. Added already to climate change and cities special report, it is already decided. We are already decided to have short-lived climate forcer. It's already decided, and we will have also traditional other reports. We are expecting a sort of very intense cycle as well, but following the vision of the chair, James Key, who was about to attend here, but he was, did have some thing, just now. And he came with a vision with 3 priorities. The first priority was diversity. Diversity and also including young scientists. This is my appeal to you to come and also to participate in the work of IPCC. The other also is he wants to make all assessments as precise, as concise, as useful, with added value for the stockholder. Just to rather the 1,000 pages, how we can make language more objective, tailored, with some specific thing. And the last thing to be to listen to all the negotiation, what is requested, how we can really try to serve this 1.5 degree, this global stock take, and also to use all what is expected for new industry. Those are the 3 priorities provided with our share vision, and we hope that this will really you know, give another cycle. Once again, I am really proud to be with you, to be with my family, with brother and sister. I'm really also thank all of you, Mary, WMO, NCM, all the colleague focal points and so on working with us. And I should thank all the colleagues who are, looking for technical aspect for this pavilion, which is for the 5th time a good success. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, Abdallah, on behalf of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. And we wish you well also in AR7 cycle coming up and work with you closely on that. I'm very pleased now to announce and welcome the Executive Vice President of the Cortes Foundation. I think Executive President of Philanthropy, Cortes Solari, Madame Cortes Solari. And this organization has been an excellent partner for us for several years, as I've said, and there's a wide diversity of research and science that they're involved in, and you'll see this over the next 2 weeks. Also, the different presentations that they will arrange together with WMO and IPCC. So we've really got a great collaboration, and we thank very much for your contribution to this pavilion and making it a success over the last years. Thank you very much for that. So I would like to invite you to say some words, and I think there'll be also some translation from your colleague also. So I'll give you a microphone. So.
Pati.
Sí.
Estimado secretario de WMO, profesor Talas.
Dear Professor Peter Talas, Secretary General of WMO,
Estimado presidente de WMO, señor Abdullah Al-Mandu.
dear WMO President, Your Highness Mr. Abdullah Al-Mandus,
Estimado presidente del IPCC,
dear Chair, Secretary General of IPCC,
Abdallah,
our friend Abdallah,
estimados amigos de NCM.
dear friends of the NCM,
Quiero agradecer el poder estar acá.
I want to say thanks to be here.
Para nosotros es un honor.
For us, it's a pleasure to be here with all of you.
Agradezco mucho las palabras significativas de IPCC y de WMO.
I'm very pleased of the world of the IPCC and the WMO.
Llevamos 21 años trabajando en Chile.
We have been working for 21 years from Chile.
Es un pequeño país,
It's a little country,
pero con un corazón muy grande.
but with a big heart.
Y en esos 21 años hemos trabajado muy consecuente con la educación.
And during those 21 years, we have been working a lot around education.
Sabíamos que para poder educar integralmente necesitábamos incorporar la ciencia y la naturaleza.
And we knew from the very beginning that to work around education, we should include the nature and the science.
Desde ahí pasó a ser un pilar fundamental para nosotros,
From that point, it became a pillar, a strategic pillar for us,
donde hemos podido contribuir en diferentes actividades como la COP.
where we have tried to contribute
Llevamos ya
with
4
a
años.
lot of activity, between them, the COP.
A lo mejor muchos se preguntan tal vez qué hago yo aquí entre medio de todas estas
Maybe
personas.
some of you wonder what are we doing here.
Creo que lo que nosotros como Fundación Mary, como Filantropía Cortés Solari,
But what we try to do from Mary Foundation and Philanthropy Cortés
nos hemos
Solari
tomado un propósito muy desafiante,
is to achieve one purpose, a very important purpose,
poder colaborar y ponernos al servicio de la ciencia
to collaborate and to be at the services of science
y del cambio climático.
and of the climate change.
Durante todo el año no nos quedamos tranquilos, queríamos venir con mucha más información.
So we don't stop during the year. We work a lot around this purpose.
Después de las conclusiones de COP28, durante todo el año trabajamos en mesas de trabajo,
So after each COP, we work around working tables,
integrando diversidad de personas,
integrating in those workshops people from different
desde lo
sectors,
social, desde lo público, desde lo privado,
some from public, private, or civil
buscando
society,
respuestas.
looking for answers.
Y hemos encontrado algunas
And we
respuestas,
found some answers.
pero lo que necesitamos es acción.
But what we need is action.
Y sabemos también que el cambio climático y el medio ambiente
And we also know that climate change and
hoy en
environment
día no tiene muchos recursos.
doesn't have enough funds.
Y creo que no estamos entendiendo realmente nuestros hijos y nuestras
And
hijas.
maybe some of us don't understand probably what is going to happen to our kids in the next years.
Entonces, pensando en las futuras
So
generaciones,
thinking in the future generations,
pensando en la continuidad de la vida,
thinking in our well-being and our life, in the future of our lives,
ojalá que estas pocas palabras ayuden para que los líderes, los tomadores de decisión, realmente puedan tomar entregar mayor financiamiento para el
let's
cambio
hope that
climático.
this word helps to make policymakers and leaders to bring more funds and ideas to solve these issues.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, everyone.
So thank you very much, Madam Solari, and thank you for all of the principals that have expressed their vision for the 2 weeks. And we hope that you will come to the pavilion and enjoy the presentations, learn something about the science of IPCC and AR, WMO, and also Mary Foundation, and also the National Center for Meteorology. So you're very welcome to come and join those sessions. Just one final thing before you can help yourself to drinks and a cocktail and some food. I believe that Dr. Amandus would like to present a gift to the Mary Foundation. And so it's about WMO and also on behalf of the United Arab Emirates. So please, everybody, enjoy yourselves. Use this time for a collaboration and to talk together, and wish you a very nice evening. Thank you very much on behalf of all of us here today. Good evening. Thank you.